6 million years ago, in the late Cretaceous period, a small herd of Triceratops moved with ponderous grace across the primeval landscape. Their massive, armored forms, a testament to millions of years of evolution, steadily walked towards us. An adult Triceratops, a true marvel of nature, measured about 8 meters long from the tip of its formidable nose horn to the end of its powerful tail. These magnificent beasts were emblematic of an era where life flourished, but also where competition was fierce and ever-present. During this age of dinosaurs, the world was a very different green canvas. There were no grasses as we know them today. Instead, vast, sprawling expanses of ferns filled the land, along with towering conifers and flowering plants that were still relatively new. Plants, in their silent struggle for survival, had evolved various ingenious ways to protect themselves from the ravenous appetites of herbivores. For example, many of these ancient plants contained potent toxins, chemical deterrents designed to discourage predation. While an adult Triceratops, with its vast body mass and robust metabolism, might possess the biological machinery to metabolize some of these toxins, rendering them harmless, the situation was far more perilous for their offspring. Those Triceratops cubs, small and vulnerable, were in great danger. This little Triceratops, barely a few weeks old, weighed only 1/50th of its colossal mother, making it incredibly susceptible. So, for these young ones, the long-term consumption of even moderately toxic plants was not merely unhealthy. It was a slow, chronic path to death, gradually poisoning their systems and weakening them until they succumbed. To avoid this insidious threat, the Triceratops family, guided by ancient instincts passed down through generations, had found a crucial solution. Their arduous journey was not merely for food, but to find a vital antidote, a natural remedy to neutralize the plant poisons. One of the rare sources of these detoxifying agents lay hidden deep inside a particular cave. This cave, with its unassuming entrance nestled among the ancient rocks, was not as safe as it looked from the outside. Its shadowy maw seemed to be full of unknown dangers, a silent, gaping maw hinting at unseen threats. For those juvenile Triceratops, this marked their very first visit to this mysterious place. Naturally, they were brimming with unbridled curiosity about everything around them, their large, innocent eyes taking in every strange shadow and echoing sound. Based on our past experiences observing animal behavior, when these little ones are consumed by curiosity and wander from the group, trouble is almost certain to follow. Their vigilant mother, her deep rumbles conveying both warning and reassurance, kept constantly reminding them to stay close and keep up, her instincts acutely aware of the potential for danger. To avoid this insidious threat, the Triceratops family, guided by ancient instincts passed down through generations, had found a crucial solution. Their arduous journey was not merely for food, but to find a vital antidote, a natural remedy to neutralize the plant poisons. One of the rare sources of these detoxifying agents lay hidden deep inside a particular cave. This cave, with its unassuming entrance nestled among the ancient rocks, was not as safe as it looked from the outside. Its shadowy maw seemed to be full of unknown dangers, a silent, gaping maw hinting at unseen threats. For those juvenile Triceratops, this marked their very first visit to this mysterious place. Naturally, they were brimming with unbridled curiosity about everything around them, their large, innocent eyes taking in every strange shadow and echoing sound. Based on our past experiences observing animal behavior, when these little ones are consumed by curiosity and wander from the group, trouble is almost certain to follow. Their vigilant mother, her deep rumbles conveying both warning and reassurance, kept constantly reminding them to stay close and keep up, her instincts acutely aware of the potential for danger. After a brief, fateful distraction, perhaps a sudden echo or a shift in the shuffling herd, this little Triceratops, its curiosity getting the better of its discipline, lost sight of the main group. In this vast, complex, and utterly disorienting cave, if it took even a single wrong path, it could face disastrous, irreversible consequences, lost forever in the subterranean maze. So, would the cub truly not be able to find its way out? The suspense hung heavy in the damp, ancient air. After proceeding for about half an hour, their slow, deliberate progress finally brought the group of Triceratops to their destination. This place looked deceptively ordinary on the surface, just another damp, muddy chamber within the cave. However, it possessed a truly remarkable property. It contained a potent antidote for the plant toxins that plagued the herbivorous world. This was no ordinary earth, it was a special type of clay rich in minerals. After being consumed, this unique clay could effectively bind to and neutralize the harmful toxins circulating in their bodies, acting as a natural cleansing agent. This peculiar detoxifying method, involving the consumption of mineral-rich clays, can also be observed in many animals even today, from parrots in the Amazon to elephants in Africa, showcasing a timeless natural wisdom. Therefore, this life-saving soil was aptly named iron mud by those who later studied these ancient sites. Other animals, driven by similar needs, frequently visited here as well, leaving their own distinct imprints in the soft earth. However, the Triceratops' mother, consumed by the immediate need for the antidote, spent a distressing half a day before her keen maternal instincts finally registered the chilling reality. Her baby was missing. Looking back into the impenetrable, dark cave entrance, her deep, mournful calls echoed repeatedly, a primal lament for her lost child. Fortunately, the ending to this particular tale is always a happy one, a testament to the resilience of life and a stroke of luck. Guided by an innate sense of direction and perhaps a faint, hopeful echo of her cub's bewildered cries, she miraculously walked in the right direction through the labyrinthine passages. The moment she saw her family again, the lost cub's tiny form emerging from the gloom filled her with overwhelming relief and extreme happiness. At this moment, safe and sound, the cub could finally follow its mother and consume the special clay, instinctively knowing it was crucial for its survival. This unique detoxifying method would ensure that, afterwards, she wouldn't have to worry about the cumulative effects of plant poisoning for a long time, granting her a much-needed reprieve. Having fulfilled their essential health ritual, the Triceratops herd would then return to the vast, open plateau, a place of safety and abundance. Today was not just any day, it was their most grand moment of the year, a time of immense social significance. Simply put, the mating season had arrived, a period of fierce competition and display. Every year during this time, a large number of massive Triceratops, their formidable bodies gleaming under the ancient sun, would gather in these designated open spaces, their rumbles echoing across the plains. Females, selective and discerning, would survey the assembled males, looking for ideal mates, seeking strength and genetic vigor for their future offspring. 6 or 7-ton males, their impressive frills and horns serving as advertisements of their power, would display their strength here, engaging in ritualistic battles and intimidating postures. This particular handsome male, in what appeared to be his prime, was a magnificent specimen. He constantly showed off his magnificent 1-meter-long legs, which were not just powerful but also remarkably unblemished. His elaborate frill, a bony shield around his neck, also added to his appeal, adorned with striking colors and patterns. Unlike other rugged males, whose legs often bore the scars of countless skirmishes, his long legs appeared flawless, surprisingly smooth and free from injury. There were even very few scratches on them, a testament to either extreme caution or a lack of real combat. However, in the harsh, pragmatic eyes of the Triceratops females, and indeed within the brutal logic of the animal world, legs without any wear and tear often meant little battle experience, a lack of proven strength and resilience. The animal world is always harsh, favoring the strong and the tested. So, despite his pristine appearance, this handsome male hadn't found a suitable mate all day, his elegant displays largely ignored. Some females, already mothers, would even arrive with their young, further complicating the dynamics of the mating grounds. Of course, it's not just young, aspiring Triceratops with dreams of siring offspring that come here. Seasoned veterans, too, sought to pass on their genes. Take, for instance, this imposing male, who was an astonishing 30 years old, a truly ancient patriarch, and weighed over 10 tons, making him a heavyweight champion. He was still incredibly robust for his advanced age, a living testament to his enduring power. From the deep, numerous scars etched onto his feet and the strong, chiseled body that spoke of countless struggles, one could easily see he had fought many battles, emerged victorious, and survived the harshest challenges. Although he was old, he was still undeniably strong enough to challenge any young opponent who dared to approach, regardless of how healthy or outwardly perfect the opponent looked. Fights among male Triceratops were swift, brutal affairs that needed not many words. As long as one possessed the courage to charge, to commit fully, he could defeat his opponent through sheer force and tactical positioning. The experienced old Triceratops, with a crushing weight advantage of 4 tons over the younger challenger and a lifetime of powerful combat skills honed in real skirmishes, had a decisively stable chance of winning. He knew how to leverage his bulk and his lethal horns. After a brief but intense fight, the young Triceratops' once perfect legs were now visibly marred, no longer flawless, bearing the fresh, undeniable marks of defeat.